There was a loud sound coming from this right here, this spindle. Here is underneath. This has a certain amount of mobility. I don't know if you can see this or not. Let me try holding that there. Oh man. I don't know if you can see the movement, but it does have a reasonable amount of movement. The blade is rough. This one has a certain amount of movement I can see. And this last one, let me readjust the light. It's pretty good, but it's coming out too. I brought it back from Tennessee. The first thing I need to do is to pull off the 3 nuts on this side. That will allow me to take off the blades. I'm going to do that. This is a socket, 24 millimeters. This is my DeWalt with a lithium battery. It's an 18 volt XRP. Has 2 directions, in, out. I hope you can see this. This is the first one. Second one. Readjusting. Third one. Earthquake XT, 10 millimeters. I'm going to remove the 3 wheels here. There's a couple things you need to think about. One is, how does the blade belt go? The other is the size of the nut, 22 millimeter. 24 on the blades, 22 on the upper portions. Here's the one on the left. One nut off. Center. Second nut off. And on the right. Third one off. Now I need to remove them. Decided I needed a bigger hammer, and I grabbed one. That one right there. If you're going to do this, what you need to do is to put the nuts back on almost close to the end, so you got most threads on. And hit it with a hammer. It was like 1 to 3 hard hits. Mostly trying to figure out how hard I should hit it. I don't know if I have to reuse these. You'll see here later in the video. Here's one. Gonna set it over by the left side. I'll show you that tomorrow. The center one, which goes between this and the left side, and the right side. All right. Edit. Next, I'm going to remove the bolts for each. 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side to remove the spindles with a 10mm wrench. Let's try and get this turned towards you here. Okay. Here we go again. Different gun. Two, 3, 4. Down it goes. Next one. 1, 2, 2nd one down. Now on the other side. This is why having the right tools and doing a slightly larger rework and repair is always a good thing. 1 top. Bottom. Left. Right. There goes the 3rd one. So, I'll do some more cleaning in the morning. Basically the floor. Love a concrete floor. If you're working in on a mud floor, then that was me 50 years ago. All right. So, that's it. I probably will rework the, for you, the viewer, rework the spindles. I'm going to open up and set the new hardware I got from Amazon. Well, it came from Amazon. Amazon just distributes the hardware, and we'll see, but that's what we got. The deck has been broken down, and that's that. It started. Okay, this is the assembly. This will be edited, but on the deck of a John Deere tractor mower. This is a D170. I'm going to show you what comes from Amazon. I got an D170 spindle. This is the worst spindle making a noise, and you can see how much it moves. I'll do another video on those with the other three later. This is what you get in the box. You get this spindle here. It's the same basic unit. It has no movement. It's totally tight. It has a useless grease filler, and I'll show you hopefully with the other video. These are covered for the threads to protect it. It also comes with 4 threaded bolts. On the original John Deere's, these were tapered in such a way that they would screw in. With these, I have to use, or I will use, Loctite. The assemblies go in this way, and you bolt them into place. Alright, I'm going to do that with all 3, 1, 2, 3, with 3 different ones using 2 bolts. Then what I'm going to do is just snug them, put the other 2 bolts with Loctite, lock them up, and then let it sit overnight. I may do some of the video here so you see what's going on. Good morning, it's the following day. I'm editing this. Here are the bolts that have been put in with Loctite. There's 4 of them here, 4 of them here, 4 of them there, and you can see some of the Loctite is red. I was using the blue and ran out, so I ended up using red as well. It really doesn't matter, but here are the spindles. The one problem with the bolts that come in with this is they're too long, and you can see this is a plastic covering. But what I'm going to do is to use a cutoff wheel, and to cut that off. And I'm not going to show me doing that because I can't hold the camera and do everything I need to do, and I want to keep all of my digits. Okay, right there you can see I trimmed them all down to be somewhat shorter so they have the clearance that are needed. I'm going to next install the blades on the bottom. This is a number, a GY20679 John Deere 54-inch blades. It comes with nuts. They're talking about homeless people. Okay. It can't fall all the way, but it sure can scare me. Okay. Those are the 3. You can see they can't physically make contact with each other. Now I'm going to lay the deck flat and then move it over to the other side of the garage. Okay, I'm going to put on the upper portion of the spindles. One of them is ate up pretty bad, but I'm certain it's going to work. The ones on the end look the roughest. There we go, that's on. What I do is I hold the blade on the other side so it sits down well and correctly. I'm going to do this for the next, the other two. I do need to place the two guards back on. I have to put these back on, and I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do it off camera, I think, so I can start pushing the video on the computer so I can make the video and put it on the tube. Thanks for watching.